Okay. So today we're planning to discuss the circumference, arc length, and area of a sector of a circle, which is covered in grade 10. So these are the topics that we need to figure out. So the circumstances, the diameter, and radius of a circle. And you need to figure out again the arc length and the perimeter of a circle. Okay. So here it is circumference, the distance around outside of a circle, so that we call circumference. And here you have a midpoint, so that we call a diameter, a line, intersect both one of the one point on a circumference, and which is intersect the midpoint center and to the other point, so that we call a diameter. It's the distance from one side to the other passing through the center of a circle. Yeah, the diameter එකයි circumference එකයි පිළිබඳ යම් ආකාරයක අවබෝධයක් තියෙනවා. And then you have a radius. A line come from a center to the circumference. So that's called radius. A line connecting the center of a circle and the circumference. And here you have a chord. So it's a line touching the circumference of a circle at 2 points. It's want to intersect the center. Okay. These are the basic stuff that you have already learned. And then you come to the sector of a circle. So that's we call sector. And here you have arc. Clear? So sector is a part of a circle between two radii and arc. Radius දෙකක් අතර තුර තියෙන පෙදෙසට අපි කියනවා sector of a circle. හරිද? So arc is a part of circumference at the edge of the sector. මේ sector එකේ edge එකේ තියෙන curvilinear shape එකට අපි කියනවා arc එක කියලා. හරිද? And then we come to segment. Segment කියලා කියන්නේ part of the circle between chord and arc. Chord එකක් සහ arc එකක් අතර තියෙන එක segment එකක් කියලා කියන. It may be major segment or minor segment. හරිද? And then we come to a tangent. So tangent is basically, it's a straight line which touches this circle at only one point. සිංහලෙන් කියන ස්පර්ශක කියලා. දෙද කියන්නේ ඒ circle එකේ එක point එකක් විතරයි touch කරන්නේ. Now we come to a definition of a circle. Circle is a shape where all points are equidistant from its center. Okay? All points are equidistant from its center. So in that context, so we need to identify the area of a circle, basically the space within the circle, and the perimeter. The perimeter of a circle we call circumference. The center එක තියෙනවා, radius එක දන්නවා, diameter එක දන්නවා. So based on that, you figure out the relationship between the diameter and the radius. ඒකේ relationship එක ලියා ගන්න. D is equal to R. D is equal to R. Anyone from St. Bridget's? Now, let's look at the relationship between diameter and its circumference of a circle. So the diameter ke circumference එකේ තියෙන relationship එක අපි try to establish here. So here you have a diameter 1. ඒ වගේ තව එකක් වෙනවා diameter 2. Here you have a diameter 3. The same circle. And you start from here, the point, and you go like this, and you figure out the total length is somewhere more than 3 times of diameter and some small portion. Clear? I'll do it again. Then start karna. And then you figure out there is a relationship here. So based on that, you develop the relationship between circumference and its diameter, looking at the number you get. So that number we call as pi. In a relationship, pi. So based on that, we establish a formula to calculate circumference of a circle. So which is pi d, pi times diameter. So circumference equal pi times d, or pi d. So pi is the relationship between a circle's diameter and its circumference. Pi is the relationship between circle's diameter and its circumference. Okay, right. So let's look at this example here. So in this circle, the diameter is 7 centimeters, and you need to calculate the circumference of this particular circle. So how we do it? You take pi into diameter. So pi represented by improper fraction 22/7. So 22/7 multiplied by 7, the answer is 22 centimeters. It's not a big deal. Yeah. So deriving the circumference of a circle given the fact that diameter is available, right? And then we move on to 10.5. The diameter is 10.5. So if you get a kind of a decimal figure, try to convert this decimal figure into improper fraction. Try to convert this decimal figure into improper fraction so that your division and multiplication would be easier. So take the answer like this: C equal pi d. So circumference equal pi multiplied by 10.5. That is 22/7 times 21/2. So you can easily divide it. So 2 times 11 and 7 times 3, you get 23. So answer is 33 centimeters. Is it clear, everyone? So if you get any decimal point, make sure you convert that decimals into improper fraction so that you can easily divide or multiply. Yeah. We'll move to the next question. Now here in these circumstances, they gave a radius of a circle. So when they give a radius of a circle, how you calculate the circumference? Remember the formula get changed now. Earlier it is pi d, now it is 2 pi r. So apply the numbers to the given ratio, 2 into 22/7 times 7, because r is 7 now. So 7 gone, so the answer is 44 centimeters. Answer is 44 centimeters. Yeah. Right. Next, look at given radius of a circle is 70. So you use the 2 pi r. So when you use the 2 pi r formula, 2 into pi into 70. So 7 times 10 equals 70. So hence, your answer is 440 centimeters. It's not a big deal to derive the circumference when they give area and diameter. Okay, I'll give you this question. Okay, not this one. This one also same, it's not a big deal. R is 10.5. Convert this R into improper fraction. That is 21/2. So you can easily divide 7 into 3 is equal 21, and 2 times 11 equal 22. 2 into 2. Okay, so answer is 66. Right. Please try this question. Everyone, please do try. Here, they have given circumference of a circle and asking diameter. Please try. Everyone should try. Please try. Yeah, very good. Yeah. So anyone other than Vishaka, from which school you all are from? I just need to figure out. Yeah, good. Others? Okay. St. Bridget's sound, that's good. I'm really happy with it. So let's look at the figure out here. Let's get the answer here. So it's 308. St. Joseph's, St. Lawrence, really good. Okay, good. I'm really happy with the, without knowing me, who am I, you join, okay? Right. So 308 equal pi d. So how we derive the answer? 20 over 7 into d. So what you do is you take the d, so put it the other side. Okay, so 308 multiplied by 7 over 22. And then 22 divided by 2, 308 divided by 2, 11 and 154. So 154 divided by 11 and multiplied by 7. So it's 14 multiplied by 7, answer is 98 centimeters. So what are the possible ways that the question might come? Number one, they might give diameter, they might give a radius and asking circumference, or they give perimeter or circumference and asking a radius or diameter. Depends on what they ask. So both ways can be probable. Remember, in exam, don't do only one type of questions. Always think about the other side. Okay, so that where the most of the students are struggling. Right. We look at the sector of a circle or semicircle. So how we calculate the arc length? The arc length is curvilinear section. So here the formula is you take the normal formula multiplied by theta over 360. What is the formula? Pi d. That is for the circumference. That multiplied by theta over 360. Here the theta is 180 over 360. So pi is 22 over 7 into half. Because if you take the circumference of the full circle is pi d. So now that multiplied by half gives you the answer here. So it is 11 centimeters. So it's not a big deal. Yeah. Now, this is important. Here they have given the same information asking perimeter of a semicircle. The perimeter means this curvilinear part, that is arc length plus this diameter. Remember, arc length plus the diameter. Clear? So perimeter is equal arc length plus the diameter pi d into the fraction 1 over 2 plus d. So pi into 7 into 0.5 plus d. So you get the same valuation, but only thing is plus 7. So 11 plus 7, answer is 18 centimeters. Is it clear? Not a big deal. Arc length calculate kara, ekata diameter එකතු කරලා. හරිද? diameter එක දුන්නොත් කොහොමද හොයන්නේ? You take the arc length plus diameter. හරිද? Next. Arc length of a sector of a circle given the scenario of radius. Radius එක දීලා තියෙන වෙලාවක how you calculate the arc length. So the formula is 2 pi r into fraction. So to make a fraction a මුළු circle එකකින් කොච්චරද fraction එක? 2 pi r into 90 over 360. 2 pi r into 90 plus 90 over 360. It's called fraction. So 2 pi r is 70 into 0.25 or 1/4. So 2 into 22 over 7 into 70 times 0.25. So 10 here, 2 into 22 to 44, 44 into 10, 440, that divide by 4, answer is 110. It's not a big deal. You take the whole circle and you take as a fraction. Fraction එක මෙතන කීයද 1/4. ඒක base කරගෙන you can easily calculate the arc length. Okay. Then we come to perimeter of a sector of a circle. So what is the difference here? මේ කියන්නේ arc length. Arc length කියලා කියන්නේ මේ curvilinear section එකේ දිග. Distance. So now it is perimeter. If it is perimeter, this plus 2r. R දෙකක් තියෙනවා. Radii එක. හරිද? So you can take it arc length plus 2r. Arc length, how you calculate? 2 pi r into fraction. What is the fraction? 1/4 or 90 over 360 plus 2r. 2 pi r into 0.25, that is 1/4 plus 2 into radius. You get 110 here plus 2 times 70, answer is 140. 110 plus 140, answer is 250 centimeters. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear, the balance? Okay, and ready. Okay, now අපි පොඩ්ඩක් complicate පැත්තට යනවා. First scenario එකේදී they calculate arc length, either diameter is given or radius is given and the degree is given. Angle එක දීලා තියෙනවා. දැන් මොකද්ද situation එක? Perimeter එක දීලා තියෙනවා. Angle එක දීලා තියෙනවා sector එකේ. They asking what? Radius. Can you please try, everyone? හැමෝම කරන්න බලන්න. What is your answer? Anyone? Just write the formula. Perimeter is equal to pi r into fraction, that is theta over 360 plus 2r. The formula ka හැමතිස්සෙම මුලින්ම ලියන්න. You get some marks proportionately for the formula, for the right application of formula. Okay. So 180 equal to pi r, that is 2 into 22 into r into fraction 0.5 over 7 plus 2r. What you do is you multiply everything by 7 because denominator is 7. Then what you do is 180 into 7, 2 into 22 into r into 0.5, divide by 7 multiplied by 7, 7 gone. You take the phrase as it is, and 2r into 7. Remember, just a kind of advice, don't ever multiply and get a final answer for here. Just leave it as it is. Make a sulu karanne yanne epa. Harada? Just do as it is. Just leave as it is. Okay. So here 22r plus 14r. 22r plus 14r. So altogether it is 36r. Then take the r and move 36 to the other side. Leave r here, right hand side, and take the 36 into the other side. So 180 into 7 over 36. So if you do any sort of a processing part here, if you get a final answer here, then it is you are kind of again you divide and you are trying to divide everything by 36. So it's a kind of a time taken process. So always in the exam, don't do any sort of a processing part if it is in the mid part of the answer. At the final answer, so you can save a lot of time when it comes to maths. So 36, 180, 10 and 8, 2, and then 10, 5 into is 35 centimeters. 5 into 7. Next, let's try this one. Everyone, please try. You need to attempt, otherwise very difficult this subject. When the angle at the center is 120 degrees and the perimeter is 43, what is the radius? So use the normal formula for perimeter, 2 pi r into fraction plus 2r. So 43 equal 2 pi r, that is 22 into 22 over 7 times r into 1/3 plus 2r. So here the denominator is 21, so you multiply everything by 21. You take as it is, don't do any sort of a calculation or multiplication. You take 43 into 21 as it is. So 2 into 22 into R plus 2R into 21. So 44R plus 42R. So 43 into 21, don't do any processing here. 86R. So remove this 86 into the other side, so it goes the denominator. Now you can easily divide 86 by 43. So 1:2. 21 over 2, answer is 10.5 centimeters. You clear the bottom? So you need to cover all possible ways of testing the questions. So here they have given the angle at the center. They have given the perimeter, asking radius. So what is the last way that they can check? They give the perimeter, they give the radius, and asking the theta at the center. Can you try this question? Please try, everyone. Done? So always use the easiest way of doing the answer, getting into the answer. Okay, so perimeter is 39. So first write down the formula here. P is equal to 2 pi r into fraction, that's called theta over 360. මෙතන අපි හොයාගන්න ඕනේ theta. මේ angle, sector of a circle. හරිද? So 2 pi r into theta over 360 plus 2r. අපේ formula. හරිද? So we'll use the apply the numbers to the formula given. So 39 equals 2 pi r, that is 2 into 22 over 7 into r is given in here, 14 into theta over 360 plus 2r. So 2 into 14 kiyada? 28. So මොකද කරන්නේ? මේ 28 ගෙනියනවා අනිත් පැත්තට. Clear? So you can take 39 minus 28 equal 2 into 22 over 7 into r into theta over 360. So 39 minus 28 answer is 11. දැන් අපි මොකද කරන්නේ? මෙතන තියෙන denominator එක උඩට යනවා. මෙතන තියෙන numerator ටික පල්ලෙහාට යනවා. Clear? මේක තේරෙනවද? ඒතර thetaව මෙතනට තියාගන්න. So theta equal 11 into 7 into 360. යට තියෙන උඩට එනවා. හරිද? Because you are moving to the other side. And whatever they are in the top will go down. So 2 into 2 in 22 into 14 and all. The theta answer is 45 degrees. Good. So we'll move to the next question. Find the angle at the center of a sector when the perimeter is 64 and radius is 21. Please try. Okay. Very good. Yeah. So apply the perimeter, which is 64 equal. To pi r. So theta is unknown variable over 360 plus 2r, 2 into 21. So 2 into 21 is 42. That moves to the other direction. So the line got changed. Minus 44 minus 42. Sorry, 64 minus 42. 2 into 2 pi r theta over 360. Okay, 2 pi r theta over 360. So you take 22 here. You take the theta in this side and move everything into the other side. On 360. Okay, everyone, please try these questions. A car wheel has a radius of 35 centimeters. If it rolls 50 times, how far does it travel? Please try. Please try. So what are the steps here? First, you calculate the circumference. This is circumference එක multiply කරන්නේ 50 by. Over 7. Yeah. So this is 20, 220. That multiplied by 50. So in terms of centimeters, it is cm. මේක කොහොමද අපි meters කරන්නේ divide by 100. This is 110 meters. Next question. A bicycle wheel has 70 centimeters diameter. How many times would it rotate if bicycle travel 275 meters? So first do the normal way, pi d, that is 70 into 22/7. Answer is 220 centimeters. රේඛ වටයක් කරකුණාම 220 centimeters මේ වෙලා තියෙනවා. run කරලා තියෙනවා. හරිද? So you need to convert this 275 meters into centimeters. What do? You just multiply with the centimeters වලින් තියෙනවා 27,500. That divide by 200. How many times it get rotated? Yeah. So answer is 125 times. Answer is 125 times. Is it clear? Okay, so I really appreciate for those who came without even knowing me. Who am I? We'll try to pass some messages on the topics along with the topics, and please do pass the message to your colleagues and friends, and sometimes your seniors, probably your juniors, whoever. So if you're in grade 10, you can pass the message grade 11. If you're in grade 11, you can pass into the grade 10 as well. So during these discussions, I'm trying to make it simpler manner so that you can get more awareness of the maths and some difficult areas. So, so I'll stop with this, and please pass the message to your friends. And if possible, I'll upload this to my YouTube channel. So I'll send you the link. So always you just send me your the message about your school and everything, so that I can keep a track of it, and I can send you the link for the future ones. Okay, and so maths is a kind of a thing you need to practice. You need to have some sort of a regular practice, because you cannot do in the last moment. Remember, you need to develop some sort of a, yeah, my contact number is not, give me a minute. Okay. This is my contact number. In case you need any clarification, you can ask from me. It's not 77 222 669. Not 77 222 669. It's my contact number. So maths is about, you need to practice questions, you need to practice different type of papers, and by doing so you increase your speed. So remember, when it comes to the maths, it's not the knowledge, it's basically the speed as well. Most of the students, they start sometimes because of they cannot manage the time. So you need to practice the questions, and you need to figure out what are the easy ways of getting the answers. Right? And I'll stop with it. I don't want to waste much time of you. So හොඳට වැඩ කරන්න, පාඩම් කරන්න, have a focus, and you can easily win this, somehow get the good understanding about the paper or the question that may come. Okay, හරිනම් හැමෝටම thank you join උනාට, especially those who are not knowing me, to be honest with you. I'm really appreciate, really glad, especially the teachers who directed you to join today's class. Okay, thank you and good night, and God bless you, and